And you could make the argument that, oh, well, they're using it to, you know, destroy society. Maybe they're not. See, because at the end of the day, if you really understand what's going on, if you're really conscious, you know that you still answer to us. Now, if you have low self-esteem and you can't possibly envision a group of people of color who have power over this group of white people, there's not really too much I can tell you to help you, because you come from that defeated perspective of these white folks got all the power, they got magical weapons that cause earthquakes. Not saying that they don't, but it's just like, why do we spend so much time talking about that? Why do we spend so much time talking about what white folks are doing and can do to us? When the only reason that they are doing it, or the only reason that they try to do it, is because of our immense power and potential. Because they're fearful of us. Look, I'm just really just parking because I already done passed my location and everything. I just gotta get this done. I'm broke with this. Dropping my cell phone. So, where were we at? Freemasonry, Illuminati. Okay, so Baphomet was a corruption of the word Muhammad, because it was said that they were worshiping Muhammad. They weren't worshiping Muhammad, they were worshiping the God that Muhammad was associated with. They're worshiping this dark God, this black God. And that's why from that time on, from the earliest days of the Christian Empire, but particularly from the time of the persecution of the Knights Templar, the devil and evil demonic spirits were depicted as black. You gotta remember, before that, Jesus was depicted as black, the Virgin Mary was depicted as black. You know about all these, you know, cults of the black virgin, all that stuff. The saints were, even some of the saints were black. But when there was this crucial point where, okay, it's now us versus them, they realized that this God was the source of their problems. And the imagery changed. And all of these images of this black evil God started occurring all throughout the literature, all throughout the artwork, and it became associated with the dark spirits. Black magic. Black magic is just a reference to the power that they believed black people had. That's all it was. So they actually burned people at the stake in England and all throughout Europe for being involved with black magic. And really all that meant was, we think that you're involved with what black people do. And if you don't believe that there was a history of black people that goes way, way back in England and Europe and really precedes any instances of white people doing any kind of magic, or what's considered magic, because everything is real, then you really don't know. I mean, really, see, here's the thing. I'm having a conversation, hopefully, with people that are willing to do the research and look this stuff up. You can look up David McRitchie's, any of David McRitchie's old books, you know what I mean? They're all old books, Ancient and Modern Britons. You can look up his book on the Pygmies. You can look up any of his work where he talks about how fairies and trolls and all these other creatures that are associated with magic were really references to the black pygmies that originally lived in Europe. And they still lived in the society even up to like the 1500s, 1600s. And people were seeing them, and they associated them with magical power. And then the white people that were associated with them got associated with being witches and warlocks and all kinds of other things, and spellcasters and all that. See, the whole history of the occult, since it's a black history, if you really just think about it, it's black history. But if you just identify with the white, Judeo-Christian, fanatical, right-wing view, then you're going to just go with that party line, which is, oh yeah, black magic, occult, all that is bad. It is something of the devil. And we got people saying this that don't even believe in a little black devil living under the earth. That is an okay belief for people that believe in that. But if you understand that the black devil that they say lived under the earth was really a reference to, again, black people that lived underground. And I ain't talking that Dr. York living under the ground like, you know, Alpha, nothing like that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, we have always used natural habitat. There's historical instances all throughout the world of where they found black people all over the world living in underground shelters. Not at the core of the earth, just underground. And every time one of them people popped up their head in a society where they didn't think there was any black people, like among the Inuits, or in Greenland, or in Ireland, people freaked out. And these people got identified with the devil. Now here you are, you on the wrong side of history. You on the wrong side of the story. Talking about these people are the devil, these people are with the devil. You got the game so twisted, and that's what offends me about it, because if you do the research, then you would know that when they're talking about the evil that these secret societies worship, guess who's this evil black god that these secret societies worship? It's you. Now, are these secret societies up to no good? Shit, they might be. Why don't you research it? Why don't you find out what they're doing? See, here's the thing. If it's white folks in a group, yeah, they up to no good. If it's black folks that bought into a white system that are coming together, yeah, they probably up to no good too. But if you get into the top ranks that control all these systems, then here's the thing. Yes, they control a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, they bow down to us. Now, what does that translate to in terms of your daily physical existence? Not a goddamn thing. Just like Jay-Z being in the Illuminati don't translate to a goddamn thing. But understand history. Understand what it means when a person say, yeah, that person's in the Illuminati. No, it don't mean nothing, because you can't prove that. You don't know who the fuck is in a group that controls the world, because if you did, somebody would take them out. At least I hope your punk ass would. If you really feel like they that evil. But the truth is, we like to talk, we like to believe. We're not going to research none of the shit I'm saying. We're going to leave some angry comments. I'm going to leave the comments up for a minute. I'm going to just let the comments come. I'm going to see what people say. Because I know it's going to be some fanatical, you need to watch this YouTube video. You know, it's going to be some shit like that. It's going to be something where I found where they show the microchip. And, you know, it's going to be all that. See, here's the thing. Yeah. These groups are doing the whole one world government. Yeah, that's happening. I talk about that in my books too, but not that much because I don't want to completely ruin people's brains. But yeah, that's happening. But why are they doing it? As Chuck D said, it's fear of a black planet. That's the reason for all that. And if you understand their fear, then you look at them like a child that's powerless and doing everything they can to remain at play when they know that the playtime's going to expire soon. See, I don't have no fear of none of that. I don't even spend time thinking about it or obsessing about it because I understand who they really bow down to. I understand who they're obsessed with. I understand why they do what they do. And I understand that at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to identify each and every individual that's a member of them. But I do know one thing. I know that my ass ain't going to get invited in. I know that you not going to get invited in. And I know they're not going to have Gucci Man ass in there. And on that, I'm going to say peace. Peace.